Alam mo yung sari-sari store sa kanto? Yung may soft drinks, yelo, itlog, Lucky Me, kape, shampoo sachet, load, GCash cash in, at libreng update sa buhay ng buong barangay. Akala natin simpleng tindahan lang siya. Pero kung titignan mo closely, modern sari-sari stores are actually a masterclass in sustainable micro-investing. Hindi kailangan bongga agad. Hindi kailangan malaking capital agad. Hindi kailangan may logo, tarpaulin, grand opening at pa-founder story. Minsan, ang best investment lesson nasa tindahan lang ni Aling Nena. Yung may calculator na laging may tape sa likod. Yung may notebook ng utang na mas updated pa kaysa ibang budget app. At yung may tindera instinct na alam agad kung sino ang bibili, sino ang uutang, at sino ang balik ako mamaya. Pero, hindi na talaga babalik. Because sari-sari stores prove one thing. Small money, when managed well, can grow. Piso-piso, tingi-tingi, araw-araw. And honestly, that's exactly how sustainable investing works. First lesson, the power of Ting-E. Ang sari-sari store, masterclass sa Ting-E economy. Hindi lahat bibili ng isang buong pack ng detergent. Minsan sachet lang, hindi lahat bibili ng isang tray ng itlog. Minsan dalawa lang. Hindi lahat bibili ng buong toothpaste. Minsan yung maliit lang, sakto bago makipag-date. Small transactions lang, pero dahil paulit-ulit, lumalaki. Same with investing. Hindi mo kailangan mag-start with 50,000 pesos. Kung kaya mo lang magtabi ng 50 piso a day, start. Kung kaya mo lang 500 pesos a month, start. Kasi yung next month na lang, minsan nagiging next year na lang. Tapos biglang, bakit parang walang nangyayari sa pera ko? Sis, kasi wala kang sinimulan. The secret is not always the size of the amount. The secret is the habit. Kasi ang wealth building, hindi laging dramatic. Minsan boring lang siya. Transfer dito, save doon, invest konti, repeat. Walang fireworks, pero may progress. Second lesson, know your inventory. Hindi bibili si Aling Nena ng imported sparkling water kung ang hinahanap ng barangay ay Coke, Lucky Me, itlog, kape, at tingi-tinging suka. She knows what moves. She knows what sells. She knows what stays on the shelf hanggang mag-expire, emotionally and physically. Ganon din sa pera mo. Before ka mag-invest, kailangan alam mo muna ang inventory mo. Magkano income mo? Magkano expenses mo? May utang ka ba? May emergency fund ka ba? Kaya mo ba ang risk? Or pag bumaba ng 2% ang investment mo, magpo-post ka na ng trust issues talaga? Don't invest based on hype. Invest based on your actual life, your actual cash flow, your actual habits, your actual risk tolerance. Kasi minsan, hindi market crash ang sumisira sa financial plan mo, kundi midnight add to cart or yung sale kasi na excuse. Kahit every week, may sale naman talaga. Third lesson, cash flow is everything. Ang sari-sari store, pwedeng punong-puno ng paninda. Pero kung puro utang ang customers at walang bumabalik na cash, patay ang ikot. May benta nga, pero walang cash. Parang ibang sweldo, pumasok ng Friday. By Monday, missing person na. Nawala na sa bills, Shopee, food delivery, gas, subscriptions, at deserve ko 2 expenses. Cash flow is king. Or sa sari-sari store terms, cash flow is reyna ng kaha. Dapat alam mo saan pupunta ang pera mo. Needs, bills, savings, emergency fund, investments, wants. And yes, small, pagod ako, kailangan ko ng iced coffee para maging mabuting tao fund. Because realistic tayo, a budget that ignores joy will eventually fail. Kailangan sustainable, hindi punishment, structure. Kasi ang goal, hindi maging miserable today para lang yumaman someday. Ang goal ay mabuhay ng maayos today habang may binubuo para sa future. Fourth lesson, diversify. Modern sari-sari stores, hindi na lang noodles at canned goods. May load, may GCash, may Maya, may bills payment, may cash in, may frozen goods, may bigas. Minsan may printer pa, minsan may wifi vendo, minsan may karaoke, pero ibang revenue model na yon. Point is, Hindi sila umaasa sa isang produkto lang. Same with wealth building. Don't depend on just one income stream. Don't depend on just one investment. Build savings. Build emergency fund. Invest slowly. Improve your skills. Try small side hustles. Create assets. Even avoiding unnecessary gastos is a wealth strategy. Very underrated but very powerful. Because sometimes the best return is not buying something you don't need. At minsan, the fastest way to increase your savings is not to earn more immediately. It is to stop leaking money in places you don't even enjoy anymore. Fifth lesson, systems beat motivation. Ang modern sari-sari store, hindi na lang notebook at mental math. Some now use apps, QR payments, e-wallets, supplier platforms, and digital services. May system na. Same with your money. Don't rely on motivation. Motivation is cute, but motivation disappears when you're tired, stressed, hungry, or may sail. Systems are better. Automate your savings. Schedule your investments. Separate your accounts. Use simple rules. For example, every payday, savings first before shopping. Every bonus, split between enjoyment, emergency fund, debt payment, and investments. Every online purchase, wait 24 hours before checkout kasi minsan, hindi mo kailangan ng bagong bag, kailangan mo lang matulog. Hindi mo kailangan ng new gadget, kailangan mo lang mag-leave. Good systems protect you from emotional spending. And the easier your system is, the less you need willpower. Dapat ang financial plan mo parang sari-sari store layout. Simple, accessible, madaling ulitin. Sixth lesson, trust is an asset. Sari-sari stores survive because of trust. People buy there because malapit, kilala, convenient, reliable. They can say, Ate, pa-load 20. Or, Ate, lista muna, bayad ako sa Friday. Although Ate is already judging silently. But still, trust matters. And in wealth building, trust matters too. Your reputation is an asset. Your skills are assets. Your reliability is an asset. Your relationships are assets. Opportunities often come through trust. Promotions, referrals, clients, projects, side hustles, partnerships. So investing is not just about money. It is also about investing in yourself. Learn skills, improve communication, become reliable, build a good name. And please, if you borrow money, pay it back. Don't become the person in the sari-sari store notebook with a red circle. Because in the real world, people remember how you handle money, commitments, and trust. And sometimes, that reputation opens more doors than any investment trend. So what's the sari-sari store blueprint? Start small, know your inventory, protect your cash flow, diversify, use systems, build trust. Hindi glamorous, hindi viral, hindi 1 million in 30 days. But it works because real wealth often grows quietly. Piso-piso, habit by habit, decision by decision. Parang sari-sari store. Hindi siya lumalaki overnight. Pero kapag consistent ang benta, maayos ang puhunan, at marunong mag-restock, eventually lumalaki. Ganun din tayo. You don't need to be rich before you start investing. You start small, so future you becomes financially stronger. So next time dumaan ka sa sari-sari store, don't just see soft drinks and shampoo sachets. See cash flow. See discipline. See diversification. See customer knowledge. See community trust. Because maybe the secret to sustainable investing was never one big move. Maybe it was always small, smart moves repeated long enough. Until one day, mapapatingin ka na lang and say, Uy, lumaki na pala. If you're building wealth slowly and quietly, remember this. You are not behind. You are just restocking. You are not failing. You are building inventory. And one day, yung small habits mo today, magiging big financial advantage mo tomorrow. And kung nagustuhan mo itong video, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe to Low Key Wealth PH. Because remember, low key is the new wealthy.